Hey folks, welcome back to your Super Wild Card Weekend picks. We've got a season record of 173 and 99 for this season. It comes out to 63.6% winning percentage. Like the man once said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But no, this is just for entertainment purposes only. No gambling involved, just for fun. So let's just jump right into it. We got 6 games this weekend, all during this Super Wild Card Weekend. One of which you have to pay in order to watch if you want to watch it outside of the 2 markets that the teams are involved in. But let's get to the early game on Saturday. Cleveland Browns at the Houston Texans. The Cleveland Browns in this one are 1.5-point favorites, and the over-under is 44.5. I see no reason that Houston should pull this one off against Cleveland, even though Houston is the division winner in the South, and they are the home team, of course. I don't think that Houston's going to have a shot here against Cleveland, so I'm going to definitely take Cleveland. And then the one that you have to pay for, behind the paywall, Miami Dolphins at the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City is favored by 4.5 in this one. You have to pay in order to watch this on Peacock if you're not in Miami or Kansas City, those markets. The over-under is 43.5, which is kind of low for a Patrick Mahomes-involved game, but I guess they're expecting that the cold weather tomorrow night is supposed to be really, really a major factor with game time temperatures around 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's going to be a major factor for sure. I'm going to go ahead and go KC here. I'm, of course, a huge Dolphins fan, but the Dolphins defense is just decimated by injuries. Jalen Waddle's on the questionable list. Tyreek Hill, he's not the yards after catch receiver that he used to be. He catches the ball now and immediately falls down. So you could tell he's injured and doesn't want to get further injured and have to suffer through more injury. So I'm going to go with KC in this one. And then for Sunday's games bring us Pittsburgh at Buffalo. This one, they're expecting a very cold game here as well, and they're actually saying there could be snow, up to a foot of snow on the ground in Buffalo. Buffalo's favored by 9.5 in this one, over under of 33.5. I'd probably take the under if there's going to be a whole bunch of snow on the ground, because there's not a whole lot of high-scoring games in NFL history where there's been a whole bunch of snow on the ground and snow falling from the sky. I would take Buffalo. I don't know about the points, considering this is probably going to be a low-scoring game. Gabe Davis is considered to be out, I read, so it's going to be one less receiving weapon for Josh Allen. But again, I do take Buffalo in this one, the home team. And then the midday, or if you will, midday Pacific, the 4:30 Eastern kickoff features the GBs of Green Bay at the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is favored by 7 in this one, over under 50.5, so a more conventionally scoring NFL game. Dallas has so much weaponry on their team, and they're at home. They do phenomenally well at home. I don't think that Green Bay is going to be able to keep up with Dallas at home for sure, so I'm going to take Dallas. And then the Sunday night nightcap, you have the Rams, the matchup of quarterbacks facing each other's former team. Matthew Stafford facing off against his former team in Detroit. Detroit's favored by 3 over the Rams in this one. And Jared Goff, who's now in Detroit, his resume lists him as a former LA Rams quarterback. Total over under in this one's 51.5. Of course, this is an indoor stadium, so just like with Dallas, they can expect all kinds of scoring if they think that that's what's going to happen. So I think that Detroit will certainly prevail. The Rams have played strong all year. Puka Nacua has just been a phenomenal asset to that team. But I do see Detroit pulling this one off at home. And then finally, to close up the Wild Card Weekend, we have the Eagles of Philadelphia flying into Tampa Bay. This one's tough. The Eagles are favored by 3 as the road team, and Tampa Bay is the NFC South champion, albeit at 9-8. And the over/under in this one is 43.5. A.J. Brown, for whatever reason, he's been deleting all of his Eagles-related material on Instagram and other social media, from what I read. So there could be a little bit of tumult there in the Eagles locker room. That sort of thing doesn't tend to bode well for a lot of teams. See any team that's gone through, the diva receivers in the past and had to endure that. I will take Philly in this one. I'll probably end up regretting it, but as the road team, the defending NFC champs, I'm going to take Philly in this one. Again, this is just for entertainment purposes only. I think that 3 points, if they do win, it'll probably be by 3 points, so that could be a push for those of you out there doing that sort of thing. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the other side of Super Wild Card Weekend.